Michelle, you did it. You nailed it. Great job. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Celebrating your wins. Is this something that you do in your life and business? If not, why not? You should. Hi, if we haven't met before, my name is Michelle and I am a certified online business manager, and I kindly kick digital CEOs out of the back office so they can focus on more revenue, more sales, and my very favorite, more impact. So do you take time to actually celebrate your wins? Small wins, big wins, whatever the win would be, do you take time to celebrate that? One of the ways that I have a few different practices that I'm going to actually talk about with you today, but one of them is a success, yep, words are hard, success jar that I have, where I just write down on a little piece of paper my actual win or my success. So those are the things that I've gotten so far this year. And I just jot it down, toss it in the jar. And on those days where I'm needing just that little bit of extra motivation or encouragement because I'm having a low energy day or things just seem to not be going my way, I pull out those little wins and those that I've gotten in my jar, and I actually look down through all of it. Another great way that I've found, I found it in the last 6 months, but I've been pretty dedicated to it in the last 3 months, is Notion. I think I've talked about it before. Yeah, I'm pretty positive. I've talked about my use of Notion before, and I love this tool. So I have ClickUp for a project management tool, but I'm starting to slowly migrate into Notion, and I love it from the fact that it is a database feel to it. And I used to love Access databases back in the day. I would build them all the time. But anyways, so what it is it's an actual journal where every day you journal in there. And I found this through Marie Poland, and I will actually link her YouTube video in here that she talks about using Notion as your daily journal. And in there, it actually has this genius little roll up for the whole week to help you figure out what your weekly reflection, like you can go back and look at what your gratitude was every single day, your wins that you had, any lows or challenges, things that you could do better. So at the end of the week, you can actually take this whole roll up that comes into a week view, and that rolls up into a month view, that rolls up into a year view. So you can see all of your information right there in one spot. And the thing that I absolutely love is when I'm needing to go back and reflect on things, you have all of your wins right there in one chunk of information so that you can see everything that you've celebrated and the wins that you've had for the past week. Because it's easy to forget those. It is so easy to forget those. And it definitely is one of those things that I find joy in. Yeah, again, words are hard for me today for some reason. So I find joy in those little things, because if you're not actually taking time to celebrate those little things or to find joy in those little things, then it does feel like all the time you're just rushing to the next thing and rushing to the next thing. It's rushing to the next thing. Where if you were actually to sit down and find the joy in all of those things, I don't know about you, but I feel wonderful when I'm actually in that feeling of joy and happiness and gratitude. It just is that wonderful feeling that you have inside of you. And I hope that you also have that. But let me get back to talking about success and being proud of your acknowledgments or your accomplishments. Like, are you proud that you've accomplished it? Yeah, well, you should share that with somebody. Let them know that you are super excited about what you've accomplished. You set out the goal, or you set this thing, or you've been working to try and do this, and you've finally gotten there. Like, be excited. Share that with people. Let them know. I mean, you don't want it just to be a lackluster thing that you pass by and move on. Heck, you need to stop and actually be excited and celebrate and write down that success. Put it down in writing somewhere so you can go back and visit when you need to have, like I said, that little extra motivation in either your life or business. It can be either or. I do it for both. I have a lot of different goals that I'm trying to achieve in my life, and I like to make sure that I reflect on those and I don't just skip past them. So I hope that you're able to create some sort of success for you, whether it's a success jar, a journal, keeping track of it on Notion, in a notebook, on electronic notebook, wherever it be, whatever is your tool of choice. But I just encourage you to make sure that you're tracking all of your wins so that you can make sure that you have them listed when you need to have it. Keep your success jar, keep your success journal, whatever it needs to be, to make sure that you're actually tracking those success so you can go ahead and look back at them when you need those days of encouragement, because they do happen. They happen for all of us, no matter what we do. So thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and link up some other videos in here that are goal related that you may find beneficial. Go ahead and leave me a comment down at the bottom if you have any questions. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much.